Ladies and gentlemen, I propose to you your candidates for your United States President or the election of the year 1800. First, let me introduce our candidate, or should I say Kant, Immanuel Kant, who believes that nothing can possibly be conceived in the world or even out of it which can be called good without qualification except goodwill. And our candidate Immanuel Kant has goodwill for this country. Next up, we have a candidate who will be lost in the history books forever. A candidate sitting on his utilitarian throne made from the bones of the trained workers he killed for the greater good. It's our least favorite redcoat, John Stuart Mills. Our candidate Immanuel Kant advocates for our good intentions. As he says, a will is not good because of what it performs or affects, not by its success in obtaining some proposed end, but simply by the virtue of the will. These Kantian ethics founded on the will and the intention of the people, the same people whose will founded this very country, will take this country forward. Our red-coated enemy, who sugarcoats the truth, John Stuart Mills, would rather skip over any investigation into intent at all. For him, it's about results, about leaving the world a better place. And oh, does that sound great. But here's the problem. It skips over what makes us human. It leaves out any emotion and heart out of the equation and just looks at the results. Will John Stuart Mill unwillingly harvest your wife's organs to save 5 nobodies off the street? Nobodies who may be the worst scum on the earth? Absolutely! Is that a world that we as Americans want to live in? No. According to John Stuart Mill, the ultimate end is an existence as far as possible from pain. But if there is pleasure for many, there has to be pain experienced by someone. And a reasonable Kantian intentions would be to spread that pain to the least deserving of pleasure. Unfortunately, Mill's utilitarian philosophy is indiscriminate and merciless in its intentions, while for Kant it is all about the intention. This comparison shows us that our country should not be governed by principles which would have us skip over the details and look at the results. It should be governed by principles of reason and goodwill. Now, are you gonna let a candidate who will kill your daughter to save 5 criminals run this country and ravage it with his utilitarianism? Absolutely not. Now, are you gonna let a candidate who will throw our young boys at Napoleon as cannon fodder to serve the world's greater good while neglecting America's greater good? Absolutely not. Now, are you gonna let a filthy, tea-loving redcoat run our country, a country that he will ruin with his ethics that lack any sort of humanity or heart, a country we just fought for in order to be free from Mill's own countrymen? Absolutely not. Ladies and gentlemen, your course of action is clear. Vote for Kant. Use your goodwill to fuel our country's future and save it from a utilitarian nightmare.